Hello, my name is Steve Kalszewski. I'm the sheriff at the Alpena County Sheriff's Office. Welcome to the new facility. Currently we are in the pre-booking area of the Sheriff's Office. We have an area over here that officers will be coming into. In this particular area will be the breathalyzer, and all the pre-screening of the inmates will be done in this particular facility. From there, when the officer is done, the corrections officer will come out here. They'll pat the individual down prior to bringing them into the booking area. Then after the individual is patted down and there are no weapons on them, is brought into the booking area. Coming into the booking area now, the area here is the pre-screening area as well. This is where the corrections officers will talk to the inmate on the other side, make sure that the inmate is medically clear to be brought into the facility. After the individual is medically clear to be brought into the facility, he's patted down and then brought into this area here. This is the booking area here. This is where the corrections officers will be stationed, and all the booking will take place here. After the inmate is booked, they'll be placed into one of the temporary holding facilities until an arraignment is done or until the individual posts a bond. In the main hallway of the Sheriff's Office right now, as we walk down to my right, this is the medical area for the Sheriff's Office. This is the area where our nurses are, and all the medical screening of the individual inmates will be done in this particular area. Continuing in the main hallway, we're going down to the kitchen for the new facility, and it's much bigger than the one that we have. A lot more modern equipment. We have a couple of high-intensity cookers here that will cook noodles and potatoes in a matter of minutes. We have oven, double-decker oven, ice machine, a walk-in cooler, a walk-in freezer, lots of prep area, lots of dry storage area, dishwashing area. Compared to what we have now, this kitchen is much bigger and much better than the one we have now. We're in the laundry room area now, and we have commercial washers and commercial dryers in here. Currently at the facility, we're using the regular washing machines that you would buy for your home and regular dryers that you would buy for your home. And we usually go through 2 or 3 of them a year. With these new commercial rated washer and dryers, they'll last a lot longer. We're headed into the main corrections area now, and in this particular cell we can house up to 12 inmates. And one of the things that we wanted to do in the new facility was provide plenty of sunlight, natural sunlight. We have large windows up above that allows a lot of sunlight in, and throughout the facility we have skylights and other windows that this is their day room. So obviously they sleep here. This is their day room. They watch TV here. Their commissary is brought here. Everything that they pretty much do is in this particular day room area. And a lot of the cells that we currently have are designed with day rooms in it. We also have a gymnasium, so if individuals want to exercise, they can go into the gymnasium. Come on with me and let's go look at the gymnasium. So going into the gymnasium now, much bigger than the one that we have currently. And if you look above us, again, lots of natural sunlight. We also have the ability in this facility to open up the vents that are up here that allow a lot of natural light in and air from the outside. Cameras in the facility as well, so we have a tremendous amount of cameras. And then in this particular area here, we have a room for individuals if they have to go to court. We're back in the main corridor of the corrections area. One of the things that we have is maximum security. We have lots of room for maximum security inmates. In this particular section, 6 inmates can go in here. Each cell is individually bunked. These cells are still cells. They were made in Georgia and shipped up here from Georgia. Again, lots of natural lighting in that particular cell. We're now headed into the largest male section of the jail itself. In this particular section, 24 inmates can be housed in this area. And again, lots of natural light comes into the area. This is the day room for the individuals, so they can watch TV, video visitation. All of our visits now are done via video. These are 4-person bunks here. And again, steel cells that were made in Georgia. Everything that you see in the cell was pretty much shipped up in that particular way, with the exclusion of the toilets. So we just finished in the biggest cell on the male section of the sheriff's office itself. We have 2 flex dorms here, and these flex dorms we can use for different level security inmates. So we can either put medium security inmates in these particular cells or minimum security inmates in these cells. Typically we house more males than we do females. So if we have to, we've got more males than females, we can put females in this particular section. We're on the female side of the jail itself. Again, 2 different areas that we can house females in. In this particular cell, 12 inmates in this particular cell, and then 6 inmates in this particular cell. And again, as we continue down the hallway, we have 2 maximum security cells. So lots of maximum security cells for this particular facility. And the unique thing about this particular U-shaped hallway that we're in right now is that anytime that somebody wants to go into the gymnasium, the individual who's in master control can unlock these doors from master control, allow the inmate to come down into the gymnasium itself and walk into the gymnasium. The doorways at the end of the hallway will always remain closed, so inmates won't have access to any of the main hallway itself. We are now in master control, and master control is just that. It controls all the doors in the facility itself. In master control, the individual in here will be able to view all the cameras that are throughout the jail itself, and also control all the doors. So the individual in here will be clicking on this particular screen and opening and unlocking all the doors. At all the doors are speakers. So when an officer, a corrections officer, wants to go into a particular door, they push the button and it notifies the individual in here, and the individual allows the corrections officer in. We're dimming the lights right now in master control. By dimming the lights in master control, it allows the individual in here to pretty much see inside all of the cells. So not only are we watching the inmates via camera, we're also physically watching them as well. We're currently out of the correctional area of the sheriff's office in the vestibule that will be open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. In this particular area, individuals can come in and place money into an inmate's account via the kiosk that's in the corner. If they want to come in and post a bond, they can also come in and post a bond via the kiosk as well. And then we'll be going into the main lobby itself. The main lobby, this door will be closed after hours, but during normal business hours, individuals coming in, if they need to talk to an officer or they need to register a pistol or have fingerprints done, they'll come to this window here and a receptionist will speak with the individual and find out exactly what they need. We're on the administrative side of the sheriff's office now, and we're walking into the training center that we have. The training center allows, obviously, deputies and corrections officers to do various trainings in this particular area. We can also host trainings in this area as well, so outside agencies can come up here. This room also acts as the alternate emergency operations center as well. So that's why we have a lot of monitors up here and a lot of technology in this building. One of the key features of having this as the ultimate emergency operations center is we can actually view live footage of the unmanned aerial system that we have at the Sheriff's Office. So live footage, so if we have a disaster in the Alpena area, we should be able to fly the drone right over that particular area and see live what the damage is. So one of the nice things that we have for the staff is a break room. Currently, we don't have one, and in this new facility, we have a beautiful break room where individuals can come in and have lunch, step away from corrections during their breaks, and be able to enjoy lunch. We also have the capabilities of an outdoor patio. So during the summertime, obviously, if somebody wanted to come out and have lunch outside, they can certainly do that. And obviously with all the trees and stuff like that, we've got a beautiful view. We have a deputy report room that's much bigger than the one that we currently have. A lot more windows. It'll be user-friendly for the staff. One of the features that we have in this particular area is we have an interview room, and during the interview, deputies will be able to watch the interview taking place live and record the interview as well. So finishing up, we're headed into my office, and I want to thank the community for passing the millage. Without your efforts and without the sacrifices that you've made, this beautiful facility wouldn't have happened. We have, as I said, a beautiful facility that is safe for our correction staff and safe for the inmates. So on behalf of the men and women of the Alpena County Sheriff's Office, thank you.